Hi, this is Pat Thedick from Anti-Flag, and you're watching the one, the only Amplified TV.
This is the end for you, my friend. I can't forgive, I won't forget.
I'm backstage at Leeds Festival with Pat of Anti-Flag. How are you today?
I'm good. Leeds is a good time, and we're here, and it's stopped raining for a little bit.
So, how was Reading yesterday?
Reading was great. We played right before Social Distortion, which is one of our all-time favorite bands, and played with Starfucking Hipsters and the Bouncing Souls, great bands. So it was a good time.
I saw you guys back in May at Anti-Fest in Hatfield. Yeah. So, how did you come up with the idea of the festival and?
Well, we've always wanted to do a fest, and actually as I drive around playing festivals all over Europe, I fantasize about doing a festival in our hometown as well. But the idea of bringing music and ideas together is very important to me, and I think festivals are a great place for that because people are around for a long time. There's a lot of different bands. They have time to walk around and see different organizations and things like that, and so that was sort of the impetus of the Anti-Fest, is to bring ideas and politics and music together and to have a good time.
Okay, so how was the planning? How did the planning go, and how did you find it?
It's a challenge for us to plan because we're on tour all the time. So we had some friends helping us out, and actually we're in the beginning stages of trying to put together another one for next year, next fall probably.
In Hatfield again?
No, we're gonna try and do it on the maybe in Germany.
Okay.
So maybe one in the UK as well, but one in Germany for sure.
Yeah, and the general strike came out in March.
Yes.
What's the reception been like?
I don't really care, but so far it's been pretty good. We never write records and worry about how it's going to be received. We write records because that's what is important to us at that moment, and there's certain things that we want to talk about and say. So, but we've been playing a couple of songs in our live set, and people have known them and been singing along, so that makes me think that they enjoy the record.
Okay. Are you guys are festival veterans? You played all the big ones.
Not all of them, but some.
Yeah. So what's the best festival set you've played to date?
Well, we were just talking about this. That probably the most interesting festival for us was a festival in Poland called Woodstock. There were like 500 to 800,000 people there, about 350, 400,000 in front of the stage when we played. And it's a free festival, and the profits of the festival go towards children's hospitals. So it was interesting because it's a different concept of festival in the sense that there's not an economic barrier for people to come. Anybody can come, and but also it was interesting for us because there were just so many people there. And the other thing that was cool about the festival is there's no barricade. A lot of, like here in Leeds and in Reading, there's a barricade that's really far away from the stage. At that festival there was no barricade, so that was another thing that was pretty amazing about that festival.
Okay, so what's coming up in the pipeline for you guys for the next couple months?
Well, we will be, we go home tomorrow, we go to Canada for a bit, come back to Europe for a bit, go to South America, and then go to Australia at the end of the year. So we're going to be all over the place in the next couple months. Okay.
And finally, I'm sure you get this asked loads, but let's say you're headlining, like say Reading,
yes,
and you're allowed to book the lineup.
Yes.
Which three acts would support you?
I would, and I'm going to assume that this is going to be people can be dead or alive. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have Jesus Christ open the show. He's going to give a little sermon. Then Gandhi is going to come up and talk for a little bit, and then Martin Luther King will come up, and then after that, Rage Against the Machine will play, and we will sit on the side and watch it all happen.
You have to headline it.
Oh, I have to headline it. Oh. Well, then I will play in a band with Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and Jesus Christ, and I will play guitar because I can't play guitar.
Okay, that's cool.